I think it's just a method of flowing through the environment is what freerunning is. A dance through your environment. It's more like a dance through your environment. You kind of partner up with your environment. You've got to use the environment to get to where you're going. It's quite a battle to get people to realise what you're doing is not a wrong thing. If they see you climbing up something or jumping off something, you're normally associated with yobs or neds or hoodlums or people breaking the law. But what they don't understand is what you're doing is, it's a discipline, it's a sport if you like, but it's very, takes a lot out of you, and it takes a lot of practice, a lot of training to do. You're not just messing about, doing it for a serious reason. And if you say you skateboard to someone, they know what that is. If you say you freerun, they don't know what that is. I'd say freerun's more of a stigma, and cops dislike freerunners more than skateboarders do. Well, in my personal experience, they do anyway. We've got more time to listen to someone who's holding a board than someone who's not. It has been used quite a lot in advertisement now and films. I still don't think it's enough to get people to understand what it is. But all in all, it's giving it publicity, and that's what we need. We need people to see it and understand what it is, and then hopefully it'll get more accepted. To me, it started off as a hobby, but it's more than that. I feel it's a lifestyle. For instance, if you do start doing it a lot and properly, and you do it all the time, you can't help but dream about it or daydream about it, or even if you're sitting on the bus, you'll be thinking, oh, maybe I could do that over there and that there, and you'll be constantly jumping without jumping, if you know what I mean. You'll see it, your view will see it, almost like Neo in the Matrix, if you like. We see the world one way, he sees it a different way. It's the same sort of thing as a freerunner. You'll see a fence, we won't see a fence, we'll see what we can do with that fence, how to move through it. And you got to train all the time. Most of the YouTube videos and things like that, you'll see where people doing it, that's them training. It's always people training. You should train every day if you can. If you love it, you'll train every day, if you find time to do it. But you should always train, and that's how you learn more moves. You become more confident, and become second nature, so eventually you can just move through the environment without thinking it. It gets compared in the philosophical sense to martial arts and dance. And a lot of people look after Bruce Lee and take after his teachings, and when they do freerunning, they use it to inspire. They train every day, they keep their body in check, they keep fit. It's not because they want to look good or so they can do stuff, it's because it's more than what they are doing. It's a lifestyle to them. I don't think it'll be a registered sport. I hope freerunning doesn't become a registered sport. I don't think you should be ranked on what you do. You should just, it's one global family. You're all, when you meet another freerunner, there's not any animosity between you. You're all very close knit, and I think if you add in a massive element of competition, then that whole buddy kind of feel of freerunning will go away, and people will start doing it for the wrong reason. They'll start doing it for a gold medal instead of doing it for self-expression or enduring self-belief in oneself.